Folks, we are outside enjoying everything that there is to enjoy in a Huntsville summer. We are having a beautiful backdrop today with Big Spring Park, and coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to be talking about an exceptionally wonderful event for the summer. That is the Food Truck All-Stars presented by ValleyMLS.com. But before we talk about that, the summer months, really a great time to get outside, explore a few homes, and maybe buy a home. You got a lot of folks that'll be moving into homes possibly for the first time ever. And when that happens, there's a checklist that you really need to go ahead and prepare yourself for to make everything as seamless as possible.
Yes, that's right, William. Especially if you're a first-time homeowner, you want to make sure that you change those locks whenever you buy the house, because you want to be the only ones that has the keys to those houses.
And Zelda, one tip I know I am guilty of not taking, that is making sure that all of those utilities are set up when you move into the house. When you're in an apartment, a lot of that is kind of taken care of for you. So kind of a checklist you need to go through to make sure that everything goes smoothly.
Yes, that's right, William, because you want to make sure you know when the garbage pickup is, because when you first move in, you're going to have a lot of boxes that you're going to want to get rid of. So you need to know when those are picked up. You need to know when recycling is picked up. You need to know about the cable. I mean, you need to have those services already lined up so when you move in, you're ready to go.
So talking about being ready to go, another thing that a first-time home buyer is going to deal with, having their own circuit breaker.
Yes.
And those circuit breakers need to be properly labeled so you can really react to any type of emergencies that are in your home and properly diagnose things.
Yes, that's very important because you want to be able to have them labeled. You can label them on the circuit breaker itself, what it is, you have HVAC system, or if it's for a certain room, because you need to know where those are, because you never know when you might need to turn that off quickly and you're not having to figure out which one it is because it's already labeled.
Right. And you don't want to cause any trouble for that spouse of yours. You don't need any reason for them to get angry with you. So any other tips that's good for a first-time home buyer moving into a house?
Yes, one more thing is some tools. You wouldn't think that you would want to have tools, but you probably already have like a hammer and nails and things like that. But some other things that you might not think about having is like a pry bar in case you're wanting to replace some tile or you want to remove some wood trim. And also, whenever you're getting ready to hang those pictures, because you're going to want to make that home your own. And in order to do that, you want to hang up pictures and some shelving. Make sure you have like a wood stud sensor and you rub it across the wall and it'll let you know where you need to hang that picture at so it'll stay on the wall.
Absolutely, and that's everything that you need to really make that home your own.
Yes, that's right.
Well, thank you so much for these tips, and coming up we're about to take you over to the food trucks to kind of give you a preview of what you can expect right here in Huntsville this summer. But first, let's take a quick look at your ValleyMLS.com fast stats for the month of May. The number of homes sold was up compared to the same time last year, with more than 1,300 homes sold. The average sales price for houses in the area was just over $220,000, while the median sales price was over $192,000. 1 year ago, inventory was at 4,305, and last month that number was way down, sitting at 3,471. And if you were looking to sell your home, well, the average time spent on the market was 63 days. That's a wrap for your ValleyMLS.com Fast Stats.
Hey guys, I'm Abby Johnson with 48 Now, and we are out with one of the most iconic food trucks here in Huntsville, Alabama. Landra Fuchs, you are the owner of Fire and Spice, and we have ValleyMLS and Chad Emerson from downtown Huntsville. Landra, tell us a little bit about your food truck.
So we are Fire and Spice. We are a Tex-Mex food truck. We do everything from tacos to nachos to rice bowls, burritos. We have it all.
All right. So tell us how ValleyMLS is involved this year.
Well, we are sponsoring the food truck event. We're very happy to be sponsoring it. It's a great time for people to come out with their family and have some great food, and we're just happy to be partners.
Sounds great. Chad, you guys are heavily involved in this. You guys put this event on. Tell us a little bit about the event itself.
Yeah, so every third Friday from May all the way through October, you have the Food Truck All-Stars, which is the best of the best food trucks in Madison County. Come right over on Church Street in between Big Spring Park East and West. You can come on down. We have tent vendors also. And one of the cool things partnering with ValleyMLS this year is the ValleyMLS kind of picnic area. So they put out a bunch of Adirondack chairs. So you can come down, relax, and meet a realtor and have some great food right here in downtown Huntsville every third Friday of the month and every first Saturday morning of the month.
So you have plenty of opportunity to come down to this event. All right, now I want to see the magic happen. Can you show us inside the truck? Sure. All right, let's go. You guys ready? All right, let's travel the truck. All right, guys, we made it inside the truck on this travel. Landra, tell us a little bit about, this is a small truck, pretty tight area, but you said you guys are cranking out some food on these events. Tell us a little bit about how many people you guys have in here and what it's like.
Okay, so we have about 4 to 5 people that are in here, and it does get super tight. It's like little sardines. It's basically kind of like an ant farm where everyone's working together. You have to communicate, say behind, beside, hot, sharp. If you don't, you can actually get injured. We pump out about 180 orders an hour. It is crazy, and that's all orders made to order. So if you want something on it or don't want something on it, we can do that. So it's a lot going on.
You guys are moving pretty fast, and you have to be keeping up with all the folks that are at this event. Tell us a little about what you like to order when you come to Fire and Spice.
Well, I know that they have great food here, and I'm excited about it. And I do like a little fire and spice, so I'm thinking maybe something with some chicken in it. Do you have something like that?
Absolutely. We have a Russian roulette taco that is our #1 seller. It is 3 tacos. We can do it with chicken or pork, and one of them is loaded with habaneros, and you don't know which one, hence the name, the Russian roulette.
Love it. That's what I'm going to order.
So that's like a little gamble right there. I like that. All right, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more on 48 Now.